what I feel like everybody should do is go straight to the Bible. I feel like the Bible tells you concrete on what type of women you need to go after and what you should look for in people in general. Unfortunately, a lot of us as men do not have those type of role models that we need to show us the proper way when it comes to courting a woman, dating a woman, or how to treat a woman, how to approach a woman. Egotistical woman. This type of woman makes it all about herself. You ask them, what did they do wrong in a relationship? And they would say it in the lines of something that they did well, but the other person just didn't receive. So for example, I was loving them too hard, or I was too forgiving. I don't know. Man would throw away his whole life just on the basis of respect and principle. It is what it ain't. It's your boy Carlton with another video for anything, everything. While I talk about anything I want, today's video is a special one for my fellas and ladies. If you have any sons, any nephews, you need to share this with them too. This video is about what type of women you need to stay away from. Don't look their direction. They don't pay them no mind, nothing, nada. Listen, I can speak for myself. And I feel like a lot of men go through this also. Growing up, I was never really taught anything about women. If I was taught anything about women, it was more so in the lines of objectifying them and only using them for their body and things like that. So the game that I needed, I really don't feel like I was able to get my personal opinion. And what I feel like everybody should do is go straight to the Bible. I feel like the Bible tells you concrete on what type of women you need to go after and what you should look for in people in general. And that's where I get majority of my ideals from, right? But not only that, but also through experience and also through my marriage and being able to see how my wife operates. And I feel like I can also, how I want to say, pinpoint that with, I guess, the generalization of the type of women you need to go for. Unfortunately, a lot of us as men do not have those type of role models that we need to show us the proper way when it comes to courting a woman, dating a woman, or how to treat a woman, how to approach a woman. But now I'm going to take this time to at least let you know what type of woman to stay away from so you don't even waste your time. I feel like it's a million of different things you can pinpoint to tell you to stay away from, but I'm going to give you some of the things that I feel like is most important, like top notch, like these need to be non-negotiable. You don't even need to be playing with this. The first type of woman to stay away from is an egotistical woman. This type of woman makes it all about herself and loves to praise herself. You'll see this from women that typically say things like, I deserve the best. They love to also nothing short of princess treatment. They do things like lack accountability. Like, for example, if you ask them, what did they do wrong in a relationship? And they would say it in the lines of something that they did well, but the other person just didn't receive. So, for example, I was loving them too hard, or I was too forgiving. I don't know. Just something in the lines to make them look good and to say that that other person just didn't receive. An egotistical woman will always make it seem like you're not doing enough, right? It's always like you give so much, but it's like putting gas in the car that has a gas leak. You're putting in gas, but the tank for some reason will never be full. This can also correlate with a prideful woman. You do not want to deal with a woman with pride. A woman like that, you can never win against. And the funny thing is, winning shouldn't even be an objective, but they make it so from their pride. So now it seems like every argument is a competition, or every disagreement has to be right or wrong. Everything just becomes more than what it should be. Next, and I feel like this is probably one of the biggest things any man can take away, is never deal with a disrespectful woman. Listen, guys, I never realized this, but when I went my first few times going to jail, I realized just how important respect is to men. A man will throw away his whole life just on the basis of respect and principle. I remember I heard this one story where a man said that he was with another person that was in prison for killing a man over a nickel. I said, you lying. 5 cents? No way. He said, yo, it got bigger than just the 5 cents. It was the principle and the respect factor. This man began to become disrespectful, so he took his life. And if you really think you can see a woman be disrespectful to everyone, their parents, their siblings, their friends, to strangers, just plain out disrespectful, and then for some reason she just tends to have this soft side towards you, let's believe that disrespectful side will come sooner or later towards you, and then your patience will really be tested. So you need to make sure you don't deal with that at all. Next is a woman that downgrades men. For example, look at this video here.
Look, I'm gonna always yell this on the highest mountain. Most men are dealing with mental battles that have nothing to do with you. And those battles are homosexuality. And that is why they cannot love a woman properly. It's not you, baby girl. It's them.
If you can watch a woman post a video like that, and just because you see how beautiful she is, you're like, I'm gonna still slide in the DM. You have a problem. You have an illness, a mental one at that, and you need to find help. Any woman that can comfortably come on social media or any type of platform publicly, it don't matter, and downgrade men, best believe she will not hesitate to downgrade you. And then if you call her out for downgrading men, and the first thing she does is point at other men downgrading women, that's someone that likes to go tit for tat and sees no problem with their actions as long as they can say this person did it first or this person did it too. You do not want to deal with a woman like that. That woman is childish. One of the biggest problems men have is going straight for beauty. I'm not telling nobody to date any girls that they don't find attractive, but what I am saying is when you put beauty on a pedestal so high, you tend to put the things that's more important below. Things like morals, values, ethics, dignity, integrity. All these things are more important than beauty. It's not to say that you should date someone ugly, but you need to understand that you're supposed to be dating to marry. You're supposed to be courting to marry. This is the person that you're looking to spend the rest of your life with. And you're letting all those things by because she's beautiful. Guys, beauty is fading. As we get older, they're not going to look the same when they're 25, 30 as when they're 60, 70. You need to understand that. And now because you put beauty on the pedestal, now you're, 20 years into your marriage and realize you married a despicable person. Now it's causing you all these life problems and all these headaches and depression and sadness and all these things. And you could have avoided all that if you would have did a deeper search into who that woman truly is. Last but not least, a woman that constantly tries to tell you what a man truly is. Guys, a woman that was truly raised by a father or a father figure that taught her how men should behave and approach her and things like that will know that it is not a woman's place to tell a man how a man should be. Why? Because she'll be able to realize a man based on whatever she was taught. So she don't need to be telling men how they need to be because she already has the what's the word I'm looking for? Vision, eyesight. She already can see if that person is truly a man and she keep it at that. But a woman that constantly tries to tell you what a man is or should be or how they should act is just a woman that's trying to, what I want to say? A woman that constantly tells you what a man should be or how he should act is just a woman that's trying to justify her actions and let you approve of the way she lives. And it's typically women that loves to dress promiscuous, that loves to go out with their whole friends and do all these things that shouldn't be done in a relationship, but they're going to try to manipulate you into saying, no, you should let me do this because a real man would. There's so much more that can be said, but I'm going to leave it at that and probably make a part 2. You guys let me know if you want some more things to look out for to stay away from these type of women. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you guys' thoughts and let me know what else type of women you guys should stay away from. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.